And today in the Back Porch Lounge, we're going to bring a grab bag episode for you. So today we got several different cigars we're going to showcase for you. I am smoking the Cro-Mag Roma Craft. I don't know. I put a D on the end of that, but Roma Craft. Candela.
You love them so much and couldn't say the name. God.
That's it.
What is
That's
love, love, baby? Don't hurt me.
God. I'm not starting that. No. But it's the Cro-Mag. I'm excited about this. I've been looking for a good Candela that competes with the Maverick that's put out by Bryce up at Silent Hero Cigar. So if anybody can do it, come on, Roma Craft. Right. Andy, how about you, buddy?
I'm sure the check's in the mail there, buddy.
I mean, I've high hopes. I don't know what to say.
All right. So I'm having the, since I grabbed this at the shop the other day, the CAO Flathead Speed Shop, which is the Habano V660.
Is that the new one that just came out?
That is the new one that came out very, very recently, like within the last quarter.
Nice.
So
nice.
One of the girls at the shop said, well, you like that, you might like this too. So try this.
There you go. How about you, Grim?
I'm going last.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay.
last.
Then how about you, Robert?
Today, I will be smoking the Espinosa Knuckle Sandwich Puro.
Ooh.
The Puro.
Puro.
All right. Yeah, we got corrected very, very harshly.
Yeah. Apparently, our Spanish in general is terrible.
So the
Yeah,
emphasis goes on
Our
the
Italian's
T.
not that good either.
Our
Puro.
Italian is also terrible.
You could probably say any language. I'm going to be like, you know what? It's pretty rough, at the very least.
I'm struggling with English in general, and I've been speaking that nearly my entire life. So, I'm not a linguist.
Gotcha. How about you, Zach? What are you smoking?
I've got the Blackworks Studio Shaolin Candela. This is part of the Five Temples 7-star Fist of Shaolin collection, which was a special release from last year.
God.
So, but we're about halfway, or at least I'm halfway.
I'm trying really hard
Everybody
not
else
to
is
be
kind of
halfway.
halfway. So I guess we can go ahead and do a check-in on them. Just a side note, I took the top band off the Cro-Mag because I wanted to see what was under it. But can you see?
Yeah, well, I'm familiar with it. The skull is really
It's a
cool, and the
Yeah, the skull's really freaking cool. And there's
then
some other like hieroglyphic type drawings on it.
cave drawing stuff.
We should convince
Cave
them
draw-
on
yeah,
one
cave
of those
drawings.
on one of those underbands to have the leaf cutter ant, but like just gloss.
Secret leaf cutter in there.
Secret leaf cutter. We're there
Yeah.
for you.
That's where they're going to put the pectin.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the
So then when
under
they
So
go
you'll
pull it off.
never ever see it. Never ever.
I'm gonna call it the Cro-Mag series and include Aquitaine and and the Neanderthal on that. They all have really cool stuff underneath the band. I think the Aquitaine and the Cro-Mag are the same, and then the Neanderthal has like the evolution of man.
Evolution man.
Yeah, super cool.
Get you one. Or a dozen.
All right. So
And I think the Cro-Mag skull that is that is under the band is like an artist representation of the Cro-Magnon skull that was discovered. Like if you
That's
cool.
cool.
Google that the skull looks very similar.
okay, that's cool. So since sorry for the side tangent, but since we're about halfway through on mine, it's pretty good. I like the fact that it's probably the lightest Roma Craft I've ever had. I would literally put this into like a light to medium range.
Interesting.
Going from the first third to half, I would definitely say it was in the light to medium range. It's going fantastic with my coffee, and that's coffee without any creamer, just black coffee, a couple sugars. It's going fantastic with that, so I am enjoying it. I save my comparison to the Maverick for later. How about you, Andy?
Well, okay, we'll let you save that for later. The Speed Shop Habano is going well. I'm right at probably close to halfway now since you've been talking. I'm gonna go with a light to medium for me. For the moment, for the first, let's say first half. Maybe a little more medium than light, but good. It's got a really good retro to fill out the flavors from the cigar. Don't ask me what the hell they are, because that's Zach's shop. But it pairs well with the Dr. Pepper that I have.
Like most
Hey,
things
look.
do.
Hey, you got the Mac, you got the little Apple, thumbs up.
God, dude. All right, Grimbles, how about you, buddy? What the fuck?
I'm just watching the reflection in his sunglasses.
Yeah,
Just
so
kinda
it was an
pan
Amazon
across.
truck, and they were super loud. And I was just like, "That's going to come up on the recordings." What are we talking about?
It's
Cigar.
your turn to
Cigar.
review your halfway point.
Oh, I just heard from Miss Piggy's people. I'm going to court.
That's what it tastes like. It's like you're getting sued by
I'm getting sued.
an
Yeah.
anthropomorphic pig.
Yes,
Okay,
Mhm.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
something about that's my man, and whatever. I don't
Muppet
care.
Justice.
Muppet Justice.
Let's
Okay.
start the music.
How about you, Robert?
Well, it's another great one from Espinosa's Knuckle Sandwich line. The Puro is fantastic. It's a beautifully made, beautiful tasting cigar.
Beautiful tasting. I don't
Beautiful
think I've ever
tasting.
had that one before.
Now you have.
New word.
By the way, would like to give all of you points for Song Ninja, because every time you said a song or an artist, I automatically heard every single song they ever had. And now they're all in my head. So thank you so much, fellas, for that one.
We're here for you, buddy.
We're here for you,
Mark
buddy.
6 hours
that
later,
all for your
he's
entertainment.
singing Copperhead Road. And
How about you, Zach?
the Shaolin Candela is, I would call, probably light, maybe like less than medium, not medium, not in between the two, but on the light side. It's probably the lightest tasting cigar that I've had from Black Label Black Works that I can think of. And this could be a palate thing. So, what I had for lunch kind of, I'm not getting a lot of like flavor on the tongue. I am getting some good notes in the retro, but they're really light. It's like a little bit of spice and a little bit of like the smell of coffee beans, but light. Not like you stuck your nose in the bag, but you like open the bag and you put it on the counter and you can smell it from that distance. And then a little bit
I can see
sweet in the retro. I'm picking up most everything from the retro, and on the palate, it's like just very
Cigar?
very light. Yeah,
Tobacco?
just cigar. Yep, it's not bad. It's enjoyable, but it's I think when I kind of think about Black Label Black Works, there's a lot going on with those cigars.
Yeah.
And this one is a little like toned down for what I'm used to from them, but still good. Yeah.
It was like, yeah, he just likes to listen to the announcers. I got you. I'm at the sad
Shut up.
part of my cigar.
I don't want to be.
No, I'm at it.
How did
My
that
fingers are
happen?
starting to. I don't know how that happened, Robert. I really don't. But do we want to go ahead and rate them?
I guess.
All right.
No, I want to keep
So
smoking it.
this is my second Roma Candela. And I'm going to actually rate this one a little bit higher than I did the first one because I'm enjoying this one a lot more.
Well, yeah, it's had some time to rest.
It's had some time to rest, and it became a little bit more of a medium smoke than a light medium, but it's still on the lighter side. But it did become more medium. So I do have to say that. and the flavor has been consistent throughout the whole thing, and I love that. It didn't, besides the fact that it got a little bit stronger, but it only slightly got stronger, so I can put it through the medium column. Good taste. It does have a little bit of a grassy taste to it, so they didn't quite get the grassiness out, but it did have a little bit of a grassy taste to it. But I would rate this one probably a 4.25.
Nice.
Unfortunately, well, I don't say unfortunately because the Maverick is still the top Candela for me. That is a solid smoke, solid stick, tastes good, everything. This one tastes good, but I have that grassiness to it, which, I know Candelas are, synonymous for that. They're known to be tasting grassy, but you definitely have the grassy taste this one to it. And but that's the only reason I probably knocked it down a little bit. But I'd say a solid 4.25. How about you, Andy?
So the CAO Speed Shop Habano, it picked up in intensity a little bit after the half. So it is more of a medium smoke at this point. Very airy throughout. Just a really easy draw. Not quite, not quite a McDonald's straw, but close. Or boba tea straw. There we go. Not quite a boba tea straw, but airy and easy to draw. But the flavors have been pretty consistent through the retro and through just drawing on it. Construction's been all right. I gave it the old cross cut. I've had to doctor that a little bit throughout, but that's probably because of how I cut it. Enjoyable cigar. I'd pick up another one. I might even, I can't remember if there's a Maduro in this or not. I probably would try the Maduro. But on a 1 through 5, probably a 4 for me.
How about you, Grim?
I
High praise.
Oh, well, review time. Never mind.
Yeah.
So, it was good all around, dude. Like, I didn't get any of the grassiness from it being a Candela or anything else like that. The flavor was smooth. The draw was great. The construction was on point. Like, it never broke apart or anything else like that. I'm sad I don't have more. 4.75. I liked it way more than I liked the Roma. But I still enjoyed the Roma, but it was more like a 4.25. 4.25, somewhere around there. When I smoked it. And if you find it wasabi, you should totally get it.
I'm a little jealous because I want to try that wasabi.
Yeah,
I want to
try it too.
I want to know if it had the spice because if I hear wasabi and I want to hear something about something with some spice to it.
I intentionally didn't say that because I didn't want to. The only thing that the downside or the 0.25 was because it wasn't really spicy. It was a very good flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But like I wouldn't describe it as spicy, and with being called wasabi, like you would think, there'd be a little more to it. But even still, it's a fucking phenomenal cigar, man. Like I would recommend anybody smoke it.
Nice. That's high praise, man.
Yeah, I think I hadn't had a Candela before the other day when I had the Roma one, and I think people kind of stray away from the grassy flavor or whatever, or that it has that it's pretty radically different from like a Habano or anything else like that. But it was a great cigar.
It's awesome. All right, Robert, how about you in that puro?
Right. All the things we detract points from a cigar for all the different reasons, the uneven burning, the taste in the mouth, everything that could go wrong with the cigar, we take points off for. This had none of those. It's a 5.
It's a
This had
5.
absolutely none of those. Everything about this cigar to me was perfect.
Nah.
That's a kind of a mutual feeling there. I like that puro.
It's a good cigar. It's a great cigar.
How about you, Zach?
First, I want to talk about the Puro for a second. I love the entire knuckle sandwich line that I've had, including a chef special. But I think that one is my favorite. Like it's just so freaking good.
I don't know. It's really good, but I still think that chef special.
The chef special is really it was special because it was limited. But
I can get the puro again. I can't get the chef special again.
Yeah, that's true. but I'll talk about the cigar. So the Shaolin 5 Temple 7-star Fist edition, it was like really, really mild, and kind of didn't do a whole lot for me until the last third. And the last third, everything intensified a little bit, and it bumped itself up in my opinion a bit. I was going to give it a 3 because there's nothing wrong with it, but it just wasn't gelling for me. As I got into the last third and maybe the last fourth or fifth, it intensified in a way I really liked, and I am going to give it a 3.5. It's not like my favorite. It's probably one of my least favorites. Not the right word, but it's if there's other things on the Black Label Blackworks list on the shelf, I'm probably going to pick those over this, even though I don't think this is one you can buy just a single of. But in the last third, I got a little bit of like mint, like not strong, but like a fresh mint that is like a little bit grassy or like green tea almost, which is kind of interesting and pleasant, and a little bit of bitterness that was complementary, not a detractor. Just like it had like a little bit of bitterness, like in coffee that I kind of enjoy, or in beer or something like that. So yeah, pretty good. I'm looking forward to trying the other version of the Shaolin, which is a habanero. I'm curious if that's more to my flavor or to my taste. But yeah, pretty good.